Okay, let's put this into second. We've got power steering and an auto, so we don't have to stress too much. And let's go to the camping spot. Take our time. On the way to Slaty Creek, here we go. Now this spot looks pretty easy to drive down. The problem is once it gets a bit of water on it, it's clay based, and unless you've got a four-wheel drive you might get in trouble, which I have discovered in the past. So little spots like that coming back up the rise, all of a sudden you're spinning wheels and you can be in trouble. So yeah, but at the moment we're nice and dry. There's been plenty of rain during the week, but I've waited 2 days for it to dry out before coming here. And this little spot here, this pine tree, used to cover the track, so I had to bend all the branches back so I could get past. Then we got a little bit of a tight spot here. The car bounces around a bit, but we get through it okay. And up here on the left, I've had the front end wash out here before, so just on the left, where are we? Just there, I dug a little ledge for the left-hand wheel, passenger side, to travel along. And each time I come along here, it condenses it, compresses it a bit more. I had to move all those cut-down logs last time I was here. We're not too far off the main dirt road, but it saves a bit of time, and I plan to camp here overnight, so yeah, it is worth doing. Sometimes there's a fallen tree or two. I did have one instance where I had to get out the saw and cut one in half because I couldn't move it, but that's okay, we get there. And then we come up to what is a I think it's a BMX or a walking track, and I veer off to the right. I'm not quite sure if you can see this, but over further, over that area there, it's massive hydro sluiced gullies and what have you. And the first time I came down this track, I wasn't too sure how I was going to go in this little section, because as you'll see, we go down a bit, and I was worried that the front end might get caught up, but that's okay. And then we come into this section, which is a bit of a challenge, especially if it's a bit damp. I have to do a U-turn to make camp, and once again, being an auto with power steering, that helps us, but nothing's guaranteed. And there's a few holes and what have you nearby, so I'll get this in reverse. I'll swing full lock the other way, and you can see there's gullies running along there. Hopefully you can see, but I won't be going anywhere near those. So here we go, nice and gentle. Challenges don't get hung up at the arse end. I'm looking in my left hand passenger. There's a big hole just there. You don't want to end up in that either. And I normally use that tree overhanging for clothing and stuff if I get a bit wet during the winter. Now I've just turned full lock back into second. We'll come around a little bit. We're not spinning the wheel, which is good. I'm right near that big hole. Got a little patch just there where I dug it out a little bit for the front wheels of the van, and I don't know if you can see, there's 2 notches in the ground that I've dug there, and that's where my camping table slits in to be nice and level. So okay, into reverse, left hand down, full lock. We come back. We haven't hung up the arse end, which is good. And now we come forwards. Bit of luck, I'll find my little channel that I've dug here. We're trying very hard to get the dash of the van to be nice and level. Levels up just nicely now. I'll stop here, put it in park, and just get out to show you where I am. We've got a tree just there, a dead tree a little bit further back, and there's a rosella in there making its nest. As I said, we've got gullies along here, going all the way down towards Slaty Creek. And here's where my camp is. I've got another gully even just over here. But there's the van, it's nice and level. And as I said, we've got a big hole here. I don't use it as a rubbish bin. And yeah, this isn't bad. My 2 slots are near my side door, so when in the morning I slide it open and the table's here, I'll lean out and make a cup of tea. So that's pretty cool. And then we walk over this way, and down that way I head towards the creek. But in the distance there is sluicing gullies, and gully is the best term, but they're massive. So there you go. And there's the mighty high ace, and I'll call that a day. See ya.